This is Rayan Cherki, probably the most underrated wonder kid in the world. At just 21, he's slowly becoming one of the best creators in world football. However, he does have one big goal, and that is to win the Ballon d'Or. So today, I will be taking over his career to help him become the world's best player. And to kick off Rayan Cherki's journey of becoming the world's best player, we will be joining City. But I'm sure if he stays here long enough, he can easily become the world's best player and win the Ballon d'Or. Well, it's not gonna be so simple. Winning the Ballon d'Or isn't gonna be as simple as getting to a high overall and just winning it. Rayan Cherki will have 4 challenges throughout this video, and once he completes all of them, he is eligible to qualify to win the Ballon d'Or. Of course, Rayan Cherki goes into the lineup at the center attacking mid position straight away here at Man City. However, I did mention he has to go ahead and complete 4 goals, as his first goal here at Man City is to win the Premier League title once again for City. And if he succeeds, he gets 1 step closer to the Ballon d'Or. However, if he fails, we have to go ahead and transfer list him, and he has to go to a brand new club. And that could help him because he could go to Barcelona or Real Madrid, or it could ruin his career as only Saudi teams want in for him. So we need to make sure that this season he wins the Premier League title with City. But if Rayan Cherki wants to win the Premier League and win the Ballon d'Or, he needs to show that he is ready for the hardest league in the world, the Premier League, as he is set to make his debut against Burnley. And now it's Rayan Cherki on the ball, sends a through ball into Erling Haaland, who's 1v1 against the keeper, left-footed finish. Trafford makes a great save. Rodri gives it to Haaland, back into Rayan Cherki right before halftime. It's a through ball into Haaland. Can Haaland go ahead and put us 1-0 up? Haaland on his left foot finish. It's a no. I thought it was gonna be a goal. I thought Cherki got his first assist, man. And now it's Rayan Cherki on the ball in the second half. It's been a boring game. Rayan Cherki with a through ball into Haaland. He has to put this one away. Erling Haaland, 1v1 finish against Trafford, and it goes in. Cherki gets his first goal contribution, his first assist at the Etihad. Let's go. And now it's Philip Foden on the ball, cuts inside, gives it into Reindeers. And here we go on the counter. I see Rayan Cherki down the wing. Can he actually get a goal before the timer ends? And it's still Rayan Cherki. Cuts to his left foot. Cherki with a left-footed finish, and it goes in. A goal in his debut. And that was a pretty beautiful goal. Took on like 3 or 4 defenders. 2-0 against Burnley. City really struggled in the first half, but they picked it up in the second half. And the referee blows the whistle. Cherki gets a goal and an assist on his debut. It wasn't the most eventful of debuts, but regardless, he did his job. I'm just worried if this City team is good enough to win the Premier League this season. But up next, let's see if he can prove himself against a top 4 team in Newcastle. He needs to be performing against teams like this because Newcastle could be fighting for the league title by the end of the season. And it's Omar Marmoush on the ball, says a through ball into Rayan Cherki, and here comes Rayan. Straight away looking to create an opportunity, says a through ball into Erling Braut Haaland with a shot, and already 1-0 up, proving that he can do it against any team here in the Premier League. This Cherki and Haaland duo has the potential to be one of the greatest in Premier League history. But now it's Rodri on the ball, gives it to Philip Foden, and here comes Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki with a through ball into Erling Haaland. 1v1 once again with a finish. It's a beautiful finish from Erling Braut Haaland. Cherki gets another assist. They're killing Newcastle United right now. And now it's Philip Foden, gives it to Haaland, who lays it off into Cherki with a finish. It hits the goalkeeper. Come on, Cherki. You gotta finish better than that. But here comes Alexander Isak. 1v1 against Ederson. Great save from Ederson. But it's Sean Longstaff gives it to Alexander Isak. Alexander Isak, 1v1 against Ederson. Oh, no. He missed it. I thought that went in. Newcastle have a free kick. If they score this, they can kickstart a remontada. Alexander Isak fakes it. It's a shot from Lewis Hall, and it goes wide. And now it's Erling Braut Haaland on the ball. Gives it to Cherki. One last goal, and this game is over. Rayan Cherki with a through ball into Erling Haaland with a right-footed finish. It's a save by Pope. And now it's Rayan Cherki on the ball. One last goal, and this game is over. Cherki through ball into Omar Marmoush. Takes a touch, has a shot. It's saved by Pope, man. But here comes Alexander Isak with 5 minutes left to go. No way they can start a remontada from this time. Isak makes it 2-1. 4 minutes left to go. Can they actually come back? And the referee blows the whistle. Cherki picks up the victory. However, it wasn't very convincing. Cherki created a lot of chances, and Haaland and Marmoush weren't able to finish them. I'm worried that if they continue this way, they don't win the league title, and Cherki has to leave City. But so far, Rayan Cherki has been good, but let's see how he does it against the defending champions in Liverpool. For Liverpool, and he goes with Martinelli, and it's a save by Ederson. And now Szoboszlai gives it to Gabriel Martinelli, who signed for Liverpool. It's a tackle missed. It's Mohamed Salah. Liverpool dominating. What is that late call? I knew he gives away a penalty, man. And here comes Mohamed Salah stepping up against Ederson. 1v1 goes to the left, and Liverpool take a 1-0 lead. This is not good for the title race. And now it's Newdy gives it into Reindeers. Reindeers holds the ball. 38 minutes. Can we get an equalizer before halftime? It's Rodri on the ball looking for somebody. He gives it to Erling Braut Haaland. And now it's Haaland gives it all the way to Rayan Cherki, who's through. He's trying to get past Trent. Yes, he does. And it's still Rayan Cherki. It's still Rayan. Rayan gives it to Erling Braut Haaland with a first time finish, and it goes in right before halftime. We make it 1-1. That's what we needed. But it's a through ball from Szoboszlai into Mohamed Salah. Ederson makes a brilliant save. We almost went down again. But thankfully, the referee calls it back, but it's going to be a free kick. And I've seen Trent and McAllister put one from here. McAllister with a shot that goes wide. We get lucky. Omar Marmoush opens it wide for Reindeers. Reindeers gives it into Cherki. Cherki cuts inside. It's Rayan Cherki 1v1 against the keeper. Puts it away. When you need a hero, you call Rayan Cherki. 2-1. This could give us a league title as early as February. And the referee blows the whistle. We have beaten last year's league champions. If we beat the likes of Liverpool and Newcastle, surely we should be winning the league title this year. And there is now 2 games left in the season, and we're sitting in 3rd place, 2 points behind Arsenal and 1 point behind Chelsea. However, on the left, you can see that we face Arsenal next, and then after that, we face Chelsea. So we still have a chance of winning the Premier League title if we could beat both of those teams. So up first, we are facing against 1st place Arsenal, and we know that they bottled it before, so let's hope that they can bottle it here today as well. But here comes Arsenal. It's Bukayo Saka, cuts inside. It's still Saka. Great tackle from Gvardiol. Can we go on this counter? It's Reindeers. Gives it into Rayan. Rayan Cherki cuts outside. Gives it to Omar Marmoush. This could be the first goal of the game. It's Omar Marmoush. Cuts inside. It's still Omar Marmoush. Cuts inside again. Tries to give it to Foden. Oh my days. I should have just gone to the left. And now it's Reindeers. Gives it into Rodri. Rodri gives it into Gvardiol. And here comes Josko Gvardiol. Looking for somebody. He gives it to Reindeers. Back into Josko Gvardiol, who gives it into Rayan Cherki. And here comes City on the attack. It's a through ball into Erling Braut Haaland with a finish. Oh, he was clear on goal. That was gonna be in. But here comes Arsenal. It's Bukayo Saka on the ball with the cross into Barcola, and it goes in. Arsenal take a 1-0 lead. If Arsenal win this game, our title dreams are over. But here comes Rayan Cherki, not ready to give up just yet. Cuts back to his left, and now Cherki gives it into Reindeers. Reindeers is driving the ball through the midfield, gives it into Omar Marmoush. Marmoush has a through ball into Rayan Cherki. Can he create an opportunity here? Gives it to Erling Haaland with a first-time finish, and a beautiful finesse shot goes into the bottom corner. Cherki with another assist here. But here comes Bradley Barcola on the attack with the cross into Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres lays it off into Mikel Merino. Merino misses it, and that's Bukayo Saka. Great save by Ederson. And now it's Philip Foden, gives it into Reindeers. Reindeers gives it into Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki lays it off into Philip Foden, and here comes Philip. Cuts inside. Foden gives it back into Rayan. Goes to his right foot. Rayan, somebody help him. Rayan gives it to Erling Haaland. Takes a touch, has a shot, and it goes in. Another assist for Cherki. Another goal for Erling Haaland. City take the lead for the first time. But here comes Martin Odegaard on the attack for Arsenal. It's a tackle from Ruben Diaz. It's a shot from Odegaard. Great save from Ederson. Clear that out. And now it's Victor Gyökeres on the ball. Sends a through ball into Bradley Barcola. Barcola with a through ball into Odegaard. We had to follow him, but Odegaard gives it to Saka. I thought the ref was gonna blow the whistle for a foul, but it's 2-2 now. This is not good. We need a win desperately. Rayan Cherki is driving with the ball here. Gets rid of one defender, and it's still Rayan Cherki. Haaland makes an early run, but I couldn't get to him. It's still Rayan Cherki dribbling with that technical through ball into Erling Haaland. It's so easy. Oh my days, it's a hat trick for Haaland. This Arsenal midfield is not pressing Cherki, and it's a hat trick of assists for Rayan. Now it's Bradley Barcola gives it to Victor Gyökeres with a shot. It's 3-3. Why is the defense so bad today? Oh no, man. Now it's Reindeers, gives it to Erling Haaland, who lays it into Rayan Cherki. And here comes Rayan Cherki, who's been the best player on the pitch today. It's still Rayan, who's gonna open up. It's still Rayan Cherki. Marmoush makes a run inside, and now it's Omar Marmoush. 4 assists for Rayan Cherki. What a game this has been. Both defenders and keepers did not show up today. And the referee blows the whistle. We win the game just by a little bit. Up next, we got Chelsea. That's gonna decide who's gonna win the title, as Arsenal bottle again. And after that game, Chelsea have moved up to 1st place because they got a victory. Now the only way to win the Premier League title is by beating Chelsea. But we are now on the final day. Can we beat Chelsea? Can we secure the Premier League title and achieve the first goal for Rayan Cherki? But now Nico Jackson wins the ball back. Gvardiol with a great block. Ederson with an important save. We almost conceded right away. And now it's Rodri on the ball. Sends a through ball into Rayan Cherki. And here he comes on the attack. It's a through ball to Foden, who's done nothing so far in this video. It's Philip Foden. 1v1 with a finish. And it goes in. Finally, he scores. Cherki with another assist. 1-0 up. We're Premier League champions as it stands. And here comes Pedro Neto on the attack. Pedro Neto 1v1 against Ederson. Great save from Ederson. Clear it out, Ruben Diaz. Get the ball out of there. What is going on? No, we get lucky there. Joao Felix picks up the ball once again. Gives it to Nicholas Jackson. Great tackle from Ruben Diaz, but it's run back by Nicholas Jackson. Ederson again, bro. Savinho gives it into Reindeers. Reindeers gives it to Haaland. Haaland lays it off into Savinho. Savinho lays it off into Rayan Cherki. Can we get a second goal here? Maybe secure this game early on. It's still Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki is still in the ball. Looking to get rid of Malo Gusto, and he does. Rayan Cherki still in the ball. Has a finish, and it almost goes in. Almost a beautiful solo goal from Cherki there. Cherki to take this corner. Can we get a goal here? It's a cross in into Reindeers with a bicycle kick, and it goes in. A second assist for Cherki. He's been incredible this season in playmaking. 2-0 up. One more goal, and it's all over as Rayan Cherki gets rid of the midfielders from Chelsea. He picks the ball up. He's just flexing at this point. It's still Rayan Cherki, though. Rayan Cherki gets rid of Colwill. Oh my god, it's still... I'm going to go for the solo goal here. I have to. And it's still Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki gets rid of the defenders, has a shot, and it's a brilliant solo goal. I don't care if it's a deflection. That's the goal that wins Prem titles, man. The referee blows the whistle, and Cherki has taken City back to the top of the Premier League. And Ruben Diaz lifts the Premier League. We've achieved Cherki's first goal, and we've taken a step towards of him winning the Ballon d'Or. And oh my days, Cherki has done it. His second goal was gonna be to break the assist record, but he did it this season. That's 2 goals completed for Rayan Cherki. The record that De Bruyne tied and could not be. Cherki has done it in his first season, man. But somehow, after breaking a huge record, he's not in the team of the season. Very underrated in my opinion. And Cherki finished the season with 10 goals and 24 assists. That is an incredible first season at City, as he is now an 85 overall. And as the Ballon d'Or winner for this season was Vinicius Jr., at least he finally got one. And if you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get a 300k as soon as possible. And now in season 2, Cherki's already at an 85 overall. I'm sure in a couple seasons time, once he completes his goals, he'll be a Ballon d'Or winner. And this is the team that Cherki is playing with this season, as his goal is to win the Champions League. And you might look at the squad and say that is going to be easy, but you just never know with the Champions League. And at the end of the UCL group stage, we finished in 11th place. I told you, don't be surprised if we don't win the Champions League, as in the playoffs we will be facing Borussia Dortmund. That should be an easy game. And now it's time for the first leg of the UCL playoffs. Let's see how we do in the first leg. Remember, we only play second legs, and it's going to be a 4-1 victory. Okay, we're simming the second leg. It was an easy victory. And it's now time for the second leg. Because the lead is too big, there's no point in playing this game. Let's see how it goes. And it's a 3-1 victory, 7-2 in aggregate. We're on to the round of 16. But in the round of 16, we do have Juventus in the first leg. This could be an easy victory, or we could easily pick up a loss. We are at home, and it's a 2-0 loss. We need to come back in the second leg. But it's now time for the second leg. Can Rayan Cherki and co come back? And no, Rodri and Gavardi are suspended. This comeback is going to be even harder than it already was. And now it's Phil Foden gives it to Reindeers. Reindeers back into Philip Foden. Reindeers into... Omar Marmoush gives it into Rayan Cherki, who gives it into Philip Foden. I tried to get it to Haaland. I don't know why I didn't go to him. Bernardo Silva gives it all the way to Philip Foden. Philip Foden comes back inside, gives it to Haaland. And now it's Haaland. Through ball into Rayan Cherki. Cherki comes back outside, gives it to Omar Marmoush to make it 2-1. Yes, he does. The first goal of the remontada. Get the ball, Omar Marmoush. He doesn't get it. 2 more goals, and we take the lead for the first time. Rayan gives it into Erling Haaland. Can we actually get a second goal here? Haaland's holding the ball. Through ball into Rayan Cherki. 1v1. Squares it. No, I tried to square it, but it's a save. We're going to take the corner. But here come Juventus looking to spoil the dreams. It's Dusan Vlahovic. Great tackle by Akanji. But Vlahovic picks it up again, gives it to Koop Miners. And now it's Koop Miners gives it to Douglas Luiz with a shot from outside the box. Ederson keeping us in this tie. And now it's Reindeers gives it to Rayan Cherki. We're still chasing this game in the second half. We're looking for a through ball here. It's still Rayan Cherki. Who's going to find? He finds Erling Braut Haaland. And now it's Erling Braut Haaland through ball into Omar Marmoush. Can he get a second to equalize? It's Haaland. Gives it to Cherki. Cherki back into Haaland with a first time finish. And it goes in. We have equal as a tie. This tie is not over. We can still go on to the quarters. And now it's Philip Foden gives it to Bernardo Silva into Rayan Cherki. We're still looking to take the lead. It's a brilliant through ball from Rayan Cherki into Philip Foden with a right-footed finish. Oh my days. The comeback is completed. All we have to do is hold out for 70 minutes. Rayan Cherki has been the main man behind all of this. And the referee blows the whistle. We're going to the quarterfinals, and it's all thanks to Rayan. But in the quarters, we face the greatest team of all time in Real Madrid. Can we go ahead and not lose by too much in this first leg? And it's a 3-2 loss. I would take that, you know. We could easily come back in the second leg. But it's now time for the second leg. We are currently 1 goal down, but Real Madrid, we know, can score a bunch of goals, especially with Mbappe. Let's make sure that we're the ones going to the UCL semis. And it's Rayan Cherki on the ball, gives it to Omar Marmoush, who gives it to Erling Haaland. We're trying to get that first goal right away. It's Philip Foden with a shove at the box, and it goes wide. We almost equalize a tie there. But here come Real Madrid. It's Federico Valverde driving down the midfield. It's a great tackle from Gavardio. Now it's Rodri, gives it to Rayan Cherki. Can we score from this counter-attack? Cherki through ball into Erling Braut Haaland. Haaland cuts inside with a finish, and it's blocked by Dean Huijsen, man. But now it's Rodrigo, gives it to Jude Bellingham, who gives it to Kylian Mbappe. If he shoots, it's gonna go in. He gives it to Jude. Jude into Rodrigo, back into Mbappe. Okay, easy save for Ederson. And now it's Omar Marmoush, gives it to Erling Braut Haaland. Haaland gives it all the way into Rayan Cherki. Can we get a goal here? Cherki gives it into Phil Foden with a shove match at the box again, and it goes wide. Come on, Foden, you gotta curl that in. Here comes Kylian Mbappe. We give it away into Rodrigo, and it goes in. 4-2 down in the quarters. This is not good, man. We need to fight back. And now it's Rodri on the ball, gives it into Omar Marmoush. Can we get a goal back before halftime? It's still Omar Marmoush. Who's gonna help him? He cuts back, gives it to Cherki, into Haaland, into Philip Foden with a shot, and it goes wide again. Foden is missing everything, man. And now it's Rodri, gives it to Rayan Cherki once again. Cherki looking for another through ball. He finds Haaland. Haaland, please score this. We need you to score. And he does. It's 4-3 in aggregate. Get the ball. One more goal, and we would have at least equalized. But here come Real Madrid. It's all over. They're probably gonna score another, and we're gonna get knocked out in the quarterfinals. Great tackle from Diaz. But it's over, man. And the referee blows the whistle, which means we're knocked out of the UCL, which means he failed his goal, which also means he has to leave Man City. And as the season comes to an end, Cherki wins another Premier League as a player of the season, goes to Fabio Silva, and he misses out again on the team of the season. Maybe it's a blessing that he's leaving Man City. It wasn't the best of seasons for Cherki. 11 goals and 11 assists is still decent, now at an 88 overall. But to be honest, even if he stayed, he might have been outshined for the Ballon d'Or every single season, man. And what I said was true, as Haaland wins the Ballon d'Or. Like I said, it might be a blessing in disguise that Cherki is leaving. And as Cherki is now one of the best in the side, we're gonna transfer list him and see what offers come in for him. The first offer that comes in is from Newcastle United. It is very tempting, but I'm sure we can get a better offer. And the second offer that has come in is for Arsenal. It isn't the best offer, but to be honest, we haven't gotten much offers. I might have to accept this. And the final offer that has come in is Liverpool. We only have an option to stay in the Premier League, and it's either going to be with the Reds or with the Gunners. To be honest, with Florian Wirtz on that side, I do not want to compete with that, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Arsenal. May not be the best transfer. We will take it at least. And here we go. Rayan Cherki is leaving Manchester and has come to London to join Arsenal. Like I said, I'm not sure if this was the best transfer, but we do not want to compete with Florian Wirtz for spots, as the goal will stay the same this season and try to win the Champions League. And remember, Arsenal have never won it, and if we fail again, we must transfer once again. And this is what the Arsenal side is looking like, and I cannot lie, it does not look impressive at all. I need a massive carry job from Cherki, Odegaard, and Bukayo Saka if we want to win Arsenal's and Cherki's first ever Champions League. But this time around here at Arsenal, we actually qualified in 7th place, which means in the round of 16, we'll be facing Villarreal. That should be an easy tie. But it's time for the first leg of the round of 16. This should be an easy victory, but I wouldn't be surprised if we somehow bottle this and it's a 1-0 victory. We need to secure it in the second leg. And it's now time for the second leg. We must secure this victory to go to the quarters. And now it's Yeremy Pino on the ball, gives it to Rayan Cherki, and here come Arsenal. First attack of the game. Rayan Cherki cuts back, gives it to Bukayo Saka, and here comes Bukayo down the wing. Bukayo Saka 1v1 with a finish, and it goes in. 1-0, 2-0 in aggregate. We take the lead. And now it's Arsenal on the ball again. It's Yeremy Pino, gives it to Rayan Cherki. Rayan Cherki with another through ball into Bukayo Saka. Can we go ahead and make it 2-0? Yeremy Pino gives it into Kubo. Takafusa Kubo. It's saved by Conde. It's Yeremy Pino, gives it to Rayan Cherki, and here comes Rayan. Rayan is on his right foot. Can he finish this? And yes, he does. 3-0 in aggregate. One more goal, and this tie is over. Now it's Rayan Cherki on the ball in the second half, gives it to Yeremy Pino. Yeremy Pino can end up this tie. It's still Yeremy. Gives it to Rayan Cherki with a beautiful finish. Beautiful play. This tie is over. 4-0 in aggregate. And the referee blows the whistle. We're going to the quarters. But in the quarters, we do have PSG, who in real life just won the Champions League. Please, let's not get destroyed in this first leg. And it's a 3-0 victory. We destroyed PSG. And now for the second leg, we destroyed them. I'm confident that we're going to beat them at home this time around at the Emirates. And it's a 2-1 loss. But you know what? We qualified for the semis. But in the semis, we do have AC Milan. It's time to simulate the first leg. Lima is suspended our left back. But let's see how the first leg goes. And it's a 2-1 victory we might be going to the final. And it's now time for the second leg. All we need to do is maintain this lead and we'll be going to the final. I'd actually be shocked if we make it all the way and win it. And now it's Yeremy Pino on the ball, gives it into Bukayo Saka, and here comes Arsenal. Saka into Pino, into Rayan, and now it's Rayan Cherki through ball, into Yeremy Pino with a finish, and then no! I thought it went in. Pino with the follow-up. Is that going to be a penalty? Yes, it is. Craziness happening already. 10 minutes in. Odegaard is going to take the penalty. He is the best penalty taker. Where is he going to go? Odegaard put us 3-1 up in aggregate. Goes to the bottom left. Slots it in. Let's go. A beautiful opportunity created by Cherki. Should have been a goal from Pino, by the way. Here comes AC Milan. It's Omar Marmoush with a shot. Great save by Raya. Get back up, though. Yes, he does. Lovely. Now it's Takefusa Kubo with a through ball into Yeremy Pino. Can we make it 4-1 here? Yeremy Pino is way too fast. Nobody's catching up. He has to take advantage here. He has to slot it in. Yeremy Pino with the finesse, and it goes in. 4-1 in aggregate. This game is over. I'm going to secure one more goal. Hopefully Milan don't go for remontada. And now it's Rayan Cherki, gives it to Bukayo Saka, and here comes King Bukayo Saka on the ball, waiting for Cherki to run, and now Pino through ball into Cherki. It's a beautiful play here from Arsenal. Cherki still in the ball, don't lose it. Rayan Cherki to finish off this game, crosses into Takefusa Kubo. 5-1 in aggregate. We have destroyed AC Milan. We're going to the UCL final. And the whistle is blown. We're taking Arsenal to the UCL final that they haven't been to in a long time. And in the UCL final, Cherki is facing Atletico, two teams that have never won the Champions League. But the question is, can he do it? If he wins this game, he has one more goal, then he can finally be eligible and possibly win the Ballon d'Or. But let's focus on what's in front of us and winning that Champions League. And it's Martin Odegaard on the ball, gives it to Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton on the ball, and now it's Takefusa Kubo who gives it into Saka, who gives it back into Rayan Cherki. And here come Arsenal. Cherki with a through ball into Takefusa Kubo with a shot, but it's blocked by Lacroix. But here comes Atletico. It's David Raum. There's only one defender back, and it's a missed tackle from Scalvini into Julian. It hits the post. We get lucky there. And here come Atletico. It's a through ball. Julian Alvarez into Joao Pedro, and it goes in. Atletico make it 1-0. We're down in this UCL final. But here comes Atletico Madrid. Great tackle from Saliba into Odegaard. Here we go on the counter. It's Rayan Cherki driving down the middle. He has so much space. He sends it through ball into Takefusa Kubo to equalize the game. Takefusa, and it goes in top corner. Let's go. It's 1-1. This game is not over. And now it's Rayan Cherki on the ball, gives it to Yeremy Pino. Pino into Cherki, into Takefusa Kubo. Here come Arsenal again. Kubo gives it back into Rayan Cherki. And here comes Rayan Cherki, cuts back. Cherki gives it to Bukayo Saka with a finish. And then no, it goes out of bounds. So close to going in though. And now it's Rayan Cherki to take this corner, crosses it in. Can he find anybody? Into Jerry and Timber with a bicycle kick. It's saved by the keeper again. But here comes Atletico Madrid. It's Conor Gallagher on the ball. Scalvini misses the tackle. 1v1 versus David Raya. It goes in. Horrible defending once again. Atletico take the lead before halftime. And now it's Yeremy Pino, gives it to Saka. Saka into Rayan Cherki. And here comes Rayan, gives it to Yeremy Pino. We have to score now. It's Yeremy Pino, gives it back to Rayan Cherki with the equalizer. And it goes in even though he gets fouled. It's 2-2. This final is not over. But here comes Joao Pedro on the ball. Please, it's not conceded. Get Pedro with the shots. It's a save. But the follow-up is there. And it's a foul. The referee marked the foul. Oh my days, we dodged the bullet there. But now it's Taylor with a through ball into Julian Alvarez. Great tackle from Scalvini. Get the ball on there. Pedro with a shot. And again, they score. But yet again, it's another foul. We're getting so lucky right now. Conor Gallagher on the corner, cross in into Pedro Lima. Julian, okay, wins it. Now it's David Raya. Can we go on this counter? It's Rayan Cherki through ball into Yeremy Pino. And here come Arsenal. A winner could come here. Pino gives it into Rayan Cherki. He is way too quick. Is he going to score the winner? It's Rayan Cherki. Cuts inside. Gives it all the way to Bukayo Saka with a finish. It's a save by the keeper. And it's Pino. It's going to be a penalty. No, it's not. But here come Atletico. It's Alex Baena on the ball. Gives it into Alexander Sorloth with a shot. Great block from Scalvini, man. And after 2 disallowed goals, we are lucky enough to be in a penalty shootout. We have to take advantage of the luck that was given to us. He could have won the game. He's taking the first penalty. Goes to the left-hand side. Slots it in. Okay, as long as he doesn't miss his penalty, we're fine. Joao Pedro to take the penalty up next. He did score today. Joao Pedro goes to the left. Raya makes a save. And now it's Martin Odegaard, the captain. You have to go ahead and put this away. Odegaard, please. And he goes to the right and he slots it in. Let's go. 2-0 up. And now it's Alex Baena to take the next pen. David Raya goes the right way, but he could not save it. And now it's Rayan Cherki. You cannot miss this, man. You want to win the Ballon d'Or, you need to score this. Let's go. Bottom left. 3-1 up. And now it's Fernandes. Fernandes is going to go to the left-hand side. David Raya makes another save. If Takefusa Kubo scores this, Arsenal and Cherki will be European champions. He chips it down the middle. No, I was too cheeky. If Sorloth misses this though, Arsenal European champions goes down the middle. I may have bottled it trying to chip it, but if Jeremy Pino scores this, they are European champions. Jeremy Pino, you cannot miss this. Top right, it's saved. Arsenal are bottling. Leroy Sané to keep Atletico into this game. Go to the right, Rayan guesses the right way. Oh my days, Arsenal are bottling. Adam Morton up next, bottom left, it goes in. Oh my days, man. Atletico, if David Raum misses this, Arsenal are European champions. David Raum goes to the left. Oh my days. We're actually gonna bottle this. And now it's William Saliba on the ball. Where is he gonna go? He goes to the bottom right. Oh my days, it just goes in 5-4. And now it's Javi Galan. Oh, he's gonna miss this. The left back, Galan goes down the middle. Oh, it goes in 5-5. What a penalty shootout so far. Pedro Lima, the left back, playing out of position this entire season. Bottom left, it goes in. This keeper, though, is guessing every single time. LaCroix, can he go ahead and miss this shot? Goes to the right. David Raya makes a save. Regardless of the bottling, Arsenal and Cherki are European champions. And Odegaard lifts the Champions League trophy. Cherki has done it. He is a European champion now. One more goal left to go. And the season comes to an end, and Rayan Cherki is a top assister with 18 assists. However, his goal mark was not too good. He went up a +2 and is now a 90 overall as we go into the new season to find out what the final goal is. As this season, Bukayo Saka has won the Ballon d'Or. And we are now in the brand new season, and Cherki is tied for the best player in this team. The final goal for Cherki to win the Ballon d'Or is to win the treble, and I have two things to mention. One, I think Rayan Cherki needs to have an amazing goal-scoring season, so I really want to change him to a right wing. However, Bukayo Saka just won the Ballon d'Or and is a starting right winger. So for that reason, and also because Arsenal are bottle jobs, I want to transfer this Cherki and see if we can get any offers so he could be a starting right winger and maybe win the treble somewhere else. And the first offer we received is a chance to go back to Man City. I feel like it wouldn't be fair if I just went back. We received two more offers, one of them being Tottenham Hotspur. There's no chance we're taking that, but Real Madrid have come calling. We're accepting this offer. I believe he could play right wing over Rodrigo over there and win the treble. And here we go. Rayan Cherki is joining the greatest club of all time at Real Madrid. He is going to be the right wing. I'm pretty sure he is better than Rodrigo at this point of his career. However, there is a problem. He's playing alongside the likes of Vinicius Jr., Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, if they're still here at the club. Meaning not only does he have to win the treble, but he has to outperform all three of those players if he wants to win the Ballon d'Or. And Rayan Cherki is now in Madrid, and because he's a right winger now, he went up to a 92 overall, which is 1 overall higher than Rodrigo. Like I said, he has to compete with a 29-year-old Mbappe, a 28-year-old Vinicius Jr., even a 25-year-old Jude Bellingham. But I'm very confident that he could win the treble here. All he has to do is outperform the other superstars. And we are now in March, and we did qualify in second place, so that means in the round of 16, we will be facing Liverpool. That's going to be a tough game. However, in La Liga, the treble is still on as we're 5 points clear of Barcelona. In the Copa del Rey, we're up 3-2 in the first leg of the Copa del Rey semis. The Champions League is the hardest competition, so let's focus on that. Let's see how we do in the first leg in the round of 16 against Liverpool, and it's a 4-1 victory. We are taking that. Now it's time for the second leg. We destroyed them 4-1. We should easily go on to the quarterfinals, and it is a 1-0 victory. We're going to the next round. But it's time for the second leg of the Copa del Rey. We're 1 goal up. I'm taking a risk here. I believe in Real Madrid. 2-1 victory. We're going to the final as well. And in the quarters, we are facing AC Milan. Let's go to the first leg here, and it's going to be a 4-0 victory. We're going to the final, man. And now it's time for the second leg. We destroyed them in the first leg. We're going to the semis, and yes, we are. Up next, the Copa del Rey final. And in the Copa del Rey final, we're playing Valencia. Oh, they're getting destroyed tonight. And now it's Cherki on the ball. We're looking to take the lead here. It's into Arda Güler, who gives it to Rayan Cherki. Gets rid of the Valencia defenders. A shot, it goes in top corner. 1-0. We take the lead in this Copa del Rey final. Now it's Jude Bellingham on the ball. Gives it to Rayan Cherki. Here comes Rayan Cherki with a through ball into Kylian Mbappe. And now it's Kylian Mbappe. Gives it to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius with a shot. 2-0. 17 minutes. It's only been 6 minutes since the first goal. We're dominating Valencia. Now it's Kylian Mbappe. Gives it into Rayan Cherki. 1v1 against the Valencia keeper. He gets a second. 3-0 in the first half. Valencia did not show up today. And now it's Jude Bellingham. Gives it into Rayan Cherki on the ball. Looking to end up this game in the second half. He's looking for a hat-trick. I don't think he scored a hat-trick in his career at all. It's the Rayan Cherki. I'm not passing this ball. We need to help his Ballon d'Or push Cherki. And it goes in. There's the hat-trick. This game is over. 4-0. Ryan Cherki is winning the Copa del Rey. And Bastoni lives the Copa del Rey. That's 1 trophy out of 2 more left. La Liga and the Champions League. And in the semis of the UCL, we have Juventus. We are the best team in the world, and it's going to be a 5-1 victory. Cherki is literally playing for the greatest Real Madrid team of all time, surely, destroying the teams in the semis. And it's time for the second leg. This tie is over. 4 goals up, actually. There's no chance they bottle this. 3-1 as well. Oh my days, we've destroyed Juventus. And in the UCL final, Real Madrid versus PSG is what's gonna happen. But yes, Cherki did win La Liga. That means if he wins tonight, he will be a treble winner and could win the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe does win the player of the season, which does not help, but Cherki, for the first time in his career, is in the team of the season in La Liga. But before the UCL final, how did Cherki do this season? And you know what? 41 goals and 54 assists, 96 overall. He has to, and I mean he has to be the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. But Mbappe has 55 goals, a top goal scorer of the entire season of every player in the world. This is dangerous. 90 some goal contributions though. There's no chance he doesn't win it. But let's focus on what's in front of Cherki, and that is the UCL final versus PSG. But unlike the entire journey for Real Madrid, this was a boring 0-0 draw. Madrid versus PSG in penalties. And the man competing with Cherki for the Ballon d'Or is stepping up to take the first penalty here. Mbappe goes to the left. He slots it in. He's not missing that, man. And now, Vitinha, the captain for PSG, to step up to take the first penalty for them, goes to the right-hand side. It's 1-1 so far. Arda Güler to take the next penalty here. Here comes Arda. Arda Güler goes to the top left, bangs it in as well. 2-1. As long as we don't miss, we'll be fine. Desiree Doué. Is he going to miss his penalty? He goes to the right. No, he doesn't. Slots it in. Top right-hand corner. Rayan Cherki, you have to score this to help your Ballon d'Or campaign here. Rayan Cherki goes to the right. It goes in. Oh my days. I just did not want him to miss. And now it's Bradley Barcola stepping up to take the next penalty here. Goes to the right, man. PSG just don't miss, man. Up next is Vinicius Jr. Do not let us down. We need you to score, man. And here comes Vinicius Jr. Goes to the bottom left, and it goes in 4-3. Up next for PSG, it is João Neves. João Neves up next for the penalty. Goes down the middle. Man, PSG just don't miss, man. Bellingham, you have to score this so we can maybe secure a sudden death here. Bellingham goes to the top right. He bangs it in. 5-4 if PSG misses penalty. Hugo Ekitike back at PSG, surprisingly. Goes to the right. Lunin makes the save. Real Madrid are Champions League winners. They're going to lift the Champions League for the treble. And Bastoni lifts the Champions League, confirming the treble for Rayan Cherki. What a career he's had so far. But the question is, did he win the Ballon d'Or over Mbappe? And the question is, who is winning the Ballon d'Or? It's Mbappe or it's Rayan Cherki? And Rayan Cherki has done it. Vinny and Mbappe get second and third. He somehow has beaten the best players in the world as he lives his Ballon d'Or and becomes the world's best player. And if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to click on the screen to find out how I created the next best Red Bull Club.